All right, what's going on, everyone? Happy, what's today?
Thursday.
Oh, I almost said Wednesday. We were supposed to do it on Wednesday, but here we are today. What's up, everyone? It's John.
And Hannah on the mic.
That's right. We got Hannah on the mic. Everybody say hello. Hannah's going to be hanging out for more streams in the future, too. And we're going to be filming some content together. In fact, we already did the other night, didn't we?
We sure did.
We got a little too deep in the sauce, I would say.
It's a tier list.
It's a tier list, yeah. And it's got, I chose a few too many for it. Let's just say that, okay? But welcome, guys. This is a different type of stream that we're going to try out for like weekdays and stuff, you know, just kind of hanging out, building playlists, maybe even some artist-specific ones. And the one that we're doing today, loud, fast, and heavy, right? Come on. Let's bring on the suggestions. Super chats are open for this stream. And the way it's going to work, if you would like to send something my way for consideration in this playlist right here that we're going to be building out, this is loud, fast, and heavy. You can see I've already got a decent amount of songs in there, but I'm the type of person, my playlists go big. I'm talking up to like 2, 3, 4, 5,000 songs in some of these mixes. Hannah knows all too well.
Oh, yeah. And someone just asked, we will actually be doing 3 free requests this stream.
That's right.
So you might be picked at random.
Yep. And what we'll do, so basically, the bigger the super chat, the longer the snippet that we listen to, right? So if you've got something that you want us to check out and you think there's a specific part of the song, it's like, oh, give that a sample, throw that in there, give it a full listen later, that type of vibe, you know? And if you want us to listen to like a longer portion or the full version of the song, as always, we have Streamlabs open. I'm going to pin a comment here in just a moment. But I'm feeling like hitting shuffle on this, and I'm just so curious, like what the first song.
See what we got in here.
The 1901. We've got 1901 songs in the playlist.
So you've already done quite a lot of work here.
So just for reference, you guys should be able to see this on screen right now. Let me know if everything is looking and sounding okay, if you guys can hear Hannah okay and all that good stuff. Thank you for those of you who have already sent in super chats. Let's go ahead and shout you guys out right now. Raven Studios, we've been checking out your track, cool, for Loud and Heavy. And we've got one from Nunez that just came in for Intestine Bowlism. My God, that sounds loud, fast, and heavy. It sounds ominous as fuck. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So if you want to follow their lead and send stuff our way for consideration in this playlist, we're going to be playing snippets of stuff that we're curious about checking out. Certain artists I've already got in the playlist, and you can be like, hey, what Rise Against songs do you already have in here before I send something your way? And I could be like, well, I've got a decent amount of Rise Against, right? And that's what we're looking at. So that's the vibe of these streams. We're going to keep it chill. We're still doing the Sunday night reaction streams too. And Hannah, you're going to be, yeah, we're doing one this Sunday, right?
Correct.
Yep. Hannah's going to be joining me for that one. And we're going to be going into a bit of unfortunate. We'll briefly touch on it today, I guess, here on before we get into the playlist and everything. But we'll talk more about it for sure on Sunday. But I don't want to speak for you, so.
Well, I mean, there's no other way to say it other than I was laid off from my full-time job last week. Yeah. Did not really see that coming. So, yeah, you might be hearing more from me.
Yeah, and what, pray tell, you might be wondering, swiped Hannah's job that she'd had for, was it 8 years?
Yeah.
8 years she's been in this position, has grown with this company, has shown them nothing but loyalty. Along comes AI. Cutting another job.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I think you get the idea.
You get the idea. We'll
Cutting corners, you know, saving money. Why would you pay a human to do art when you can just generate it in 4 seconds?
Right.
With AI?
And who wants to write an article?
Have no soul.
Who wants to write an article? We can just ask ChatGPT.
BTP. Anyways, I think we should hit shuffle on this.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
And get our anger out.
Yeah. Nunez pointed something out, though, in chat that I got to agree with. Wow, that ARTV video about AI could not have come at a better time. Hannah, I made that video before you got laid off. And it's like, My woman is an artist, okay?
It's truly coming for us, guys.
It seriously is.
And like the more that you start relying on it, the harder it's gonna be
to go back. And you don't want to go down.
That makes me really uncomfortable.
Like, imagine forgetting how to use Photoshop. You know what I mean? Imagine, for me, like, even, like, editing, I do a lot of editing in, like, Canva and stuff like that. And it's like, imagine losing that skill just because you're like, oh, I don't know, slop me up a Mr. Beast style thumbnail. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... Yeah, it's unreal. But anyways, that's enough about that for today. What album is behind me? This is a, well, we probably wouldn't have spent any money if we'd known we were going to
2 days before I got laid off.
Right. Here, let me pop this up real quick. Here we go. It's Greatest Hits by The Cure from Record Store Day this year. This is on silver vinyl. Gorgeous pressing. Sounds fantastic as well. Love these shots on the inside, and I love the kind of reflective stars on the front. I've always loved this cover. I have acoustic hits as well. Both were released on silver vinyl this year for Record Store Day. What's up, baby?
I think we should hit shuffle and get some music going.
I am so sorry. You're right.
John's very ADHD. I have to keep him on track.
That's right. That's another reason why Hannah's joining us on these streams. It's going to be a lot more focused. All right. No, it's still only shuffling from... All right, this doesn't count as the first one. We need to actually go to a different playlist, and come back. And still gave us kind of a heavy song, too. That's only in my likes, though. Oh, Weezer!
No way.
Let's go!
Remember, guys, it can be any genre.
Yes.
As long as it's loud and fast or heavy.
Gonna kill when you desert me.
We take a scroll through the playlist and give people an idea.
We absolutely should. Thank you, Andrew Davey, and everybody who sent us the super chats. We really appreciate it, you guys. We have a goal for today on the stream. You guys can see that at the top of the chat. We're gonna give away an additional three requests. That's a tongue twister. If we get to 20 super chats. If we go beyond that, then we'll do even more for requests. So, thank you guys for the support. We're still reeling at the moment, trying to piece ourselves together and figure out our next steps. But, yeah, appreciate the support. Let's vibe.
Collaborating with you guys.
Right. Building something in real time. Chat looks weird on screen, though. It looks like it's broken. Yeah, I like to have it, like, in the corner, because some people are just watching, right, and they just want to see what's in the chat. Forgive me for a second. Weird. No, okay. Enjoy the Weezer. For them. Okay, gotcha. There we go. Cool. Now you should be able to see everything on screen. Yo, so let me shout out those super chats again, since I didn't actually have you guys up and running before. Apologies. Andrew Davey, Broadcasting from the End, The Zachary Music Show, Nunez, as well as Raven Studios. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you. Hannah, if you don't mind, can you make a note of the songs that are coming in on the super chats and just hit me on Discord with those, just so we don't lose anything. We don't want to lose track. So starting with Raven, who was the first super chat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Keep them coming, and we will be taking samples. The more the super chat, the longer the sample that we will play of that and consider for the loud, fast, and heavy. Can't promise that we will add everything, but we'll be reacting to songs. It can even be an artist that we're familiar with already. Say it's like Avenged Sevenfold or even like Fall Out Boy or something, right? Like they have heavier songs. We don't care about the genre. We don't care, industrial. We're talking Nine Inch Nails. Even some of the Slater music, if we want to be honest, if we're on the pop side of things, is loud and fast. So we're looking for, crank up the BPM for us or make it heavy and make it slap me in the face. Doesn't mean the entire
Yeah,
song.
blow our faces off, please.
Blow my eardrums, please. That sounded weird. Phrasing. Blow my eardrums out. All right, there's a message pinned in chat for how to request. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's the first one that we've got? You just sent over. Cool. The Man by Isaac Raven, a.k.a. me. All right, the first one that we're going to listen to, I respect it. We're going for it.
And while we listen to these requests, you guys in the chat, say if you think we should add it to the playlist or not.
For sure, for sure. For some of these, maybe we'll even whip up a poll. All right, I'm going to just add them to the queue. And let's go. Oh, thank you. Got you. All right, guys, let us know if that sounds like a better balance on the music to mic ratio. You hear okay now? I feel like you've submitted music before.
Your success, it must be nice to see the checks on your desk. Some people ask for more and you say
almost getting like an Idols vibe or something from the vocals. This is Isaac Raven, their own music.
you have enough to share with us, but why bother? Keeping learning, minds burning, wheels are turning. Keep them learning, minds are turning, are you running? Keeping earnings, minds burning, wheels are turning. Keep them learning, minds are turning, are you learning?
Damn, that was fast, first of all. Fast and heavy, quick and to the fucking point. My God. It went away faster than I could even save it to the playlist. What do you think? What do you think, babe? It was so quick.
Damn, that did go quick, but I kind of vibed with it.
I did too.
Overall.
I was kind of hoping it would go on.
Yeah, I was hoping it would keep going.
I don't know why, but it was like a cross between like Idols and like Genesis Owosu or something for me. I don't know why. Now I've got shorty get inspired. How about that? How about that this time? That's stuck in my head now. I don't know why. I'm gonna say it's a little short. I liked it. Like it's, you know, like I'd probably say like a light thumbs up or something if we're tossing out a rating. But it was just so quick. I don't know how to feel. All right, Banquet in the Darkness up next. Nunez sent this one in. I don't think I'm familiar with this band. Intestine Bowlism? Like, I feel like I'm being disemboweled. Like these guitars.
Is it all instrumental?
Nope. No. Getting some gutturals, okay. We're going from this, by the way, to Oasis next. I love it.
That's
I love
exactly
it.
what this playlist is.
Make it chaotic, guys. Like, start throwing paint at the paintboard. You know what I mean?
What do you guys think of this one so far?
Can't lie. I kind of like it. I fuck with those melodic guitars, too.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh, that's nice. Right? Yo, so let's not forget also Steven 629 sent one in via Streamlabs. Yeah, we'll do that one next for sure. Here's song number 1 for the playlist. This is a metalcore with more. We didn't get a link with this one, Steven. If you're with us in the chat, speak to us on so many.
With us.
Are you with us right now? Don't mind me over here. I'm not used to having 3 monitors. Even though I've had that for like a year at this point. Still not quite used to it. okay, like what is it? We listened to longer than I actually meant to sample of that one, but I really do like the melodic guitars and shit on this one. I'm gonna add it to the playlist. I think it. Let's maybe at some point, like I'll start just so we can see what we've got in it. You can see I made this playlist in 2017, so we've been adding for a decade at this point, slowly but surely. But yeah, these are like the recent ads and stuff. Cool. Yo, thank you, Firmatic8787. Appreciate it. We're getting them in the order that they come in, guys. Listening to previews, the longer, or I'm sorry, the bigger the super chat, the longer the preview that we listen to. Appreciate you. Intestinalism. I can't get past the name. All right, so we got the Shock of Lightning by Oasis coming down the pipeline next. I know this song. Do not have it in the playlist. It's been a little while since I've heard it. Let's take a listen. Oasis fans in chat, show out. Raise it up for the Gallaghers. You made it, Nunez, the elite. We're doing pretty good, Jamal. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, dude. Can't deny that it's loud, heavy, and fast. You're right. I'm sorry, Nunez, it's loud, fast, and heavy. Maybe check your order next time. For sure, Raven, for sure. Appreciate you sending that in. That's your favorite, Rodmar. Hell yeah, let's go. I like this song. You can see I've already got it saved. Let's see what I've got it saved. It's in my 2000s mix. I should probably add that to some other stuff too. Well, this is going to help me decide. You know, I wanted to say, some of the songs that come in, like, even if I don't end up adding it to the loud, fast, and heavy, I might add it to another playlist. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
Like, look what we've got open. You guys see all these? Like, I've got a mood for everything, man. We got vibes out here, okay? I make a lot of playlists. I have the tism. I need to organize.
A lot of playlists.
Yeah, I got a lot of neurosis going on. A lot of.
There's even folders with more playlists.
Oh yeah, we got
and
folders.
More playlists.
We got folders on folders on. You know, I can't even pop all these out. Some of this stuff is private, guys. I got the private mixes and we got the public mixes. Okay, these are ones that you can all follow though. The mood mixes are open. All right, sorry. Back to this shock. Yeah, that's definitely that's going in for sure. I love that song. I was about to say, did that not do it? I was like, drag and drop. That not gonna work for me. You know, I feel like Hannah. I feel like that's a summer song too. Hannah, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, did you talk about back in the day when you were doing your channel? Like, did you talk about Oasis much?
Of course.
Cool.
I
yeah.
sure did.
I couldn't remember. I could not remember. Yo, thank you so much, Tyler. Rockin' movies with Tyler. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. And that's a good jumping off point for us, actually. Hannah and I have been discussing what we can bring to memberships before we start, like, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, yeah, everybody join right this second. We want to have more, like, early access to content and stuff like that. To offer you guys. So yeah, we'll be talking more about memberships soon. Shock of Lightning.
Are
What
you in the long request?
am I in the long request?
The Streamlabs request.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. So Steven629 said, "Hey John, popping in real quick to send in." I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong. You were the last request on the last stream and the first request on this one. Nice. They were back to back. Hey John, here is song number 1 for the playlist. This is metalcore with a more hardcore punk feel with super harsh vocals and badass riffs. It was released in 2004. Have we seen Steven in chat? Because the only thing with this one is that a link is not with it. We don't have a link with it, and based on the message, I have no idea what the artist and song are.
Oh.
So unfortunately, keep an eye out in chat. But
What's the full name?
it's Steven629.
Okay.
I believe that's the same as on YouTube too. Nightmare Tripping can do that song. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's already in here. It should be if it's not. Yup. Wait, no. Adon Bronco. Fuck. You know what? I should have put this in. Nightmare Tripping. That's good. Did their album drop? Fuck, it did drop. Yeah, I was about to say I had the single version saved, but the album must have dropped very recently. March 27th. Cool. I'm just behind. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop that in because for sure Nickelback and Don Broco together. And also, the track with Sam Carter was fucking phenomenal, too. I guess I should have known that the album was out. Architects collab. I think I played you that one, actually. Fuck with it big time. All right, let's get on to our next one for the Super Chats. Thank you for that last one, Zyra Music Show. Hope I didn't mispronounce you there. Everything Burns, Tom Morello featuring Beartooth. Thank you, Broadcasting for the Inn, for the suggestion. Let's see what we got here from Mr. Morello of Rage and Audio Slave. And, well, we don't talk about Prophets of Rage, do we? Tom Morello and Beartooth. That's a crazy combo.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win.
I actually listened to a little bit of Beartooth in preparation for this
and there
stream.
ain't no stopping, only one option. Light it up.
While we're listening, like you suggested, Anna, let's take a scroll through the playlist so we can see what we got. So you guys have an idea of what's in here, what songs or artists might be missing, etc.
Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be?
I don't know how I feel about this so
Me
far.
either.
Let the ops win, calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set,
Like,
go,
this is Caleb?
stopping, got one option. Light it up. Everything burns.
Maybe Prophets of Rage weren't so bad. I'll do you one better on Everything Burns. Oh, fuck, did I unsave that? From my main rotation? That's okay.
Everything burns. Everything burns. Bones are shaking out my
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. I can't say that I like actively hated it. I was being a little dramatic there, but like it's just kind of the trap beat with Tom Morello and Caleb from Beartooth is a weird combining of talents. It's like if you got both of them together, I was hoping for something a lot more in your face at the very least, if not very heavy. But this is, you want to hear Everything Burns, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody sent this in on stream.
This is the wrong genre. Wrong playlist.
I had to go there, okay? There's my Everything Burns that I think of. All right, let's see what we've got next for consideration. Appreciate you on that one, Broadcasting. Just not quite the vibe from me. Andrew Davey said, I wish I could help out more, but we all need to do what we can for each other. Damn it, I'm so sorry. Dude, thank you. I don't ever think like, oh, I wish I could do. I appreciate the sentiment, but really, thank you so much. What did you have a song though? Like we didn't get a song with Andrew's request though.
I think it was just a nice super chat.
Well, if you would like,
But if you would like to play a song with that, we'll do that.
for sure. All right, Formatic8787 wants us to consider "Kill Me Fast" by 3 Days Grace, and I'm already worried because anything that I've heard off of that news 3 Days Grace made me want to gag myself. So let's
We'll
see what
see.
we've got.
I've tried,
I'm out.
but I still can't read your mind.
Why not? This sounds so goddamn overproduced already.
Wonder if there was a sign
Like the vocal mixing I remember on Mayday was
that
atrocious.
somehow slips me by.
Which one was the one where they were like, I want to take a fucking chainsaw to the couch? Or whatever it was.
You're right,
I hate it because like I started my career on this band, man. But like
Agreed, Stefan.
tell me when it's over.
yes. Peak.
Don't make me ask. Come a little closer.
That's a good question, Blake. Who did produce this album? Because it's not good. So telepliant. There it is.
Tell me when it's over.
Eh.
Kill me quick, kill me fast.
Yeah, Yeah, I don't know about
I don't
that.
know if that's like fast enough.
You don't know if it's fast enough. No, if it was like something that I actually genuinely enjoyed, I think I would consider it for sure. But to me, it's just like I can't get over the vocal processing on Adam these days, and I don't know if that's just a stylistic choice or if his voice is just kind of shot and they're having to kind of overly pitch correct. But just the production on everything. I mean, like, imagine how the drums sounded on "I Hate Everything About You" compared to like what the drums are sounding like in modern 3 Days Grace. It just doesn't have the same heart that it once does. We were just watching that Drumeo video the other day where someone was hearing "I Hate Everything About You" for the first time. So that's fresh on the brain. All right, cool. I think we are caught up on the super chats for now. So if you would like to submit something else, we would greatly appreciate it. So we got one in chat right now. Let me unhide the alert box. Maybe that would be good so that they actually pop up on screen. Apologies, guys. Danny Oli has something for us. Hey, you guys. Sorry to hear about Hannah's layoff. Loyalty and genuine effort will apparently never be appreciated. From the deepest place within me, fuck AI. Anyway, here's a track from Teen Mortgage. Oh, no. Teen Mortgage.
Uh-oh.
We're over here thinking about our mortgage. Track from Teen Mortgage, who opened for Weezer in Copenhagen. Cool. All right, let's make sure that media sharing looks okay. This will be a great test. And maybe we'll hear from Steven at some point to figure out what his track was. Cool. Looks like it's showing up on screen. Let me move that over so we can see who sent it in. There we go. Thank you, Danny Oli. I appreciate the sentiment. So this is Teen Mortgage, Doctor. Nighttime punk vibes.
I'm liking this.
I am too. Maybe more than anything that we've gotten so far. I'm already reaching for the search button. I'm excited for Adult Mortgage. Oh, that just proves it. I'm doing dad jokes, everyone. Dad jokes. Sounded a little like machinery there, and I love it. Oh, nice. Nice. That was on the drummer from the Vex Red, track, which I love. Do I have that in here? I hope I put that in here. Yep. Got you, dude. Little Dead Kennedys in there? I'm not as familiar with them, I'll be honest, but I believe you. I'm with it. Hannah's over here nodding her head like... Those guitars have a ridiculous amount of stamina and energy.
You know, this reminds me kind of the new Citizen song.
Yeah.
Vocally.
The kind of shout. Like,
should we add that to the queue?
I think we should, because we have been loving the new Citizen
And
track.
they deserve it.
For sure. Shout out to Citizen always. You really got me into them.
Yeah.
Because I had a misconstrued opinion of the band Citizen, I think, before. I only associated them with, like, the Tumblr, like...
That's so unfair.
I know, but I was running a Tumblr blog at the time, so I just like saw it all the time, stuff about like youth, and like I don't think I'd even heard the full album. So yeah.
Anyway, this is their new song.
Yeah, Highs and Lows. They got a new album on the way. Totally would have pre-ordered the vinyl if we could. No, I'm looking forward to the album for sure. All right. Let's. What was Nunez's challenge? What did I miss? What did we miss, Chad? Maybe Make America Fuck Again or Everyone is Welcome from Sturgill Simpson's new album. Okay. Thank you again, Danny Oli, for sending that one. That was heat. Making love to Morgan Wallen is such a bop. Isn't that Limp Bizkit? I haven't actually heard that, I'll be honest. So send it my way. I'm really intrigued by the title Make America Fuck Again, so coming up next. Oh shit, it's third one on Spotify now. Must not be. Oh shit. I guess I can't add to the playlist. Any other backup suggestions? What's your favorite Citizen album?
I don't even know if I could pick one.
I would
Probably.
go ahead, yeah.
I mean, I love Youth.
Yeah.
But
But
I also love As You Please.
that was the first one that I was like a fan for, like as it came out. I might say Everybody's Going to Heaven, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's a good one too. It's just so hard to pick.
That's fair. I obviously loved Life in Your Glass World a ton too.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, got you. That might Johnny Blue Sky. The newest thing there is 2024 as well. Sorry, dude, it's fighting you on this one, huh? Make the world AI for you. Co-sign that to infinity on Hannah. Yep, big old banger, big old banger. You know, I'd be down to take a listen to the song on YouTube or whatever. I just unfortunately couldn't add it to the Spotify mix. But that's okay. Not everything's on Spotify, and we know that. All right, Hannah, you were asking about like what Fall Out Boy songs I had in the mix earlier, so I'm kind of curious. All right, so West Coast Smoker, Gin Joints, Slept with Someone in Fall Out Boy, Snitches and Talkers, Carpal Tunnel, Genus F, Mick, Pros and Cons, and Reinventing the Wheel.
I think we need some Pax Am days.
I think you're right, actually. If Fall Out Boy was ever at their punkiest and loudest,
It's definitely loud and fast.
it's definitely that. It's not the heaviest thing in the world.
Let's
That's
preview
okay.
some of them.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've listened to Paxam Days. 2015 on that, or 2014, somewhere around there?
15, I think. Or 14?
13.
Oh, 13.
13. We're all wrong over here. I only have Caffeine Cold in a playlist, it looks like at this time. Give me a suggestion. Art of Keeping... We were doomed from the start. That one's got the most streams. These are all like only like a minute or two long.
Hey, darling.
No, I was about to say, let's go, Patrick. He just had a birthday, didn't he? You know, it's one of mine too, Seth, for sure. I think you told me it's been, what, like a decade now since you got into them, right? This is better than why is this better than I remember?
I told you.
I got a couple of playlists.
You should
on this deal
preview
here.
these. Like
For
all of them for real.
I like that.
It's a fun listen.
Here we go again.
Oh, we're on shuffle. That's okay. Love, Sex, Death. I remember this one. Yeah. Patrick sounds really good with these punkier instrumentals. This is, you know
I
what?
agree, Stefan.
Lake Effect Kid, too. You know? You didn't know this existed? Allow us to enlighten you. Yup. Okay, 2 for 2. Oh, Caffeine Cold, I know.
This is like my favorite.
Me too. This is the one that I was like, I already have this one on the playlist, but I don't have it in that one. It's the longest song too, so it gives you a little bit more time to get into its groove, you know what I mean? Yep, this was right on the. This was the same year as Save Rock and Roll.
I know.
That's crazy. You remember for recreating album covers video
Yes.
we did Paxam Days. We did that, like we went out to like a high school or something and went out by their like track and like took a picture with me breaking a
Yeah.
tennis racket. I'm actually gonna pop this one in my likes. I need to listen to the full song again. I've been doing that more recently, like popping stuff in my likes. Like even if I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that song a few times, I might not keep it in permanent rotation, but or maybe I will. A mulligan, Andrew. Yeah, I like this. Can we do a mulligan? If so, then I Feel So Free, aka Madonna's new song. I'm already getting ready for Confessions Part 2. A mulligan for the heavy playlist. You know what? Since none of your stuff was on Spotify, we'll take a listen. I didn't even know Madonna had new music out. Okay, I was about to say, watch it not be on Spotify. After we finish sampling Paxam Days. Man, Andy Hurley can unleash. This is still crazy that they did this the same year as a pop rock album. I would call, you know, say rock and roll a pop rock album. Damn, trip down memory lane. I remember that year. That was actually the year that I upgraded my camera. I got my first DSLR that year. Stopped filming on the shitty, like, I used to, like, I don't know how much of my old content you've seen, but, like, do you remember any old ones where I was, like, standing in front of, like, a bedroom backdrop?
Probably.
Yeah, I went through a lot of phases.
No, these are not covers.
No. These are all originals, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm almost positive they're all originals. All right, we're throwing Andrew a mulligan here since none of the other requests that we tried were on Spotify. So a very different vibe for just a moment. Oh, this is a longer one. I'll skip in a little bit.
Hide in the shadows. Create a new persona.
I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've liked the Madonna song very much. Maybe a couple on Rebel Heart, but that was already over a decade ago.
Create a new persona.
A new fursona.
Honestly, I wish I could be like other people.
It's interesting that we're getting a Confessions 2, because Confessions on a Dance Floor was her big album in the mid-2000s. Hey, thank you, Gurriman.
I feel so free.
Oh, by the way, it all started like this.
It began, I'm thinking of a Chemical Brothers
So how's
song.
your
It
evening
began
so
in
far?
Africa from Come With Us. That's what that
Don't be a
reminds me
vodka.
of. This feels like a Chemical Brothers song. Did they produce this? It's
Come on, meet me on the dance floor. Come here, baby, I can give you much
kind of
more
like a hypno
tonight.
techno trance track. Interesting. I mean, Dance Floor, it's a sequel for that one, right? Like Hung Up was the big single, unless I'm remembering wrong. I think that was like one of the last top 10 hits she had too. 4 minutes.
I never know why people like me.
I don't know. Like, unless, like,
That's
does it fully break out in the back half?
I can't explain. On the dance floor,
I guess I can appreciate a slow burn. It's definitely,
I feel so free.
it's less unappealing than some of the stuff like, what was that track that she had that went for the more like Latin pop vibe, like Medulin or something like that I just couldn't stand. This came out like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I can't say it really moves me in any particular way, but it's also not bad. It's also not bad. All right, Gurrymon said, "Hello, John. You introduced me to Microwave. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Can we get a shout out? We were just listening to Much Love.
Yep.
Yeah, we hate that we couldn't make the tour. They were in North Carolina literally days ago, but you know, that's for both of us. That's probably a favorite album of all time. You know, wow, you introduced me to Microwave, and they are my favorite band of all time. So I'm very grateful, dude. That's amazing. Wow. Seriously, like that means a lot that I could, you know, that just to see that like something resonated with someone even musically and it became like a favorite of yours is mind blowing to me. Have I checked out their new album? We're talking LSD, right? Yes, absolutely. But you know what? I like the consideration. Let's see. I like where your mind's at. Let's see what we've got from Microwave in the playlist already. I know I added some not long ago because we were literally listening to them. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. So I added stuff. Let's go ahead and sort by backwards. There we go. Oh, yeah. Nothing, like I added Circling the Drain from Let's Start Degeneracy, but what else on that album was, I mean, Bored of Being Sad was decently, right? Yeah. This one would be great. Oh, I love Microwave. So if you guys are not familiar, allow us to educate you for a minute. Hannah, pick another track that we should sample from them. Anything off of Much Love?
I feel like there's a lot.
There's definitely a lot. Float to the Top off of Death is a Warm Blanket too. Madam X, you're right, Jamal. That's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, Seth, since the 90s, since like Ray of Light era, I haven't really been into it. All right, Float to the Top. This song was on my best list, I think, in 2019. But if you need a refresher, this one, oh, the middle here. I already got the chills going. Hey, thank you, Danny Oli.
Oh yeah.
Love Microwave. All right, we're gonna give you one more sample of Microwave. This is my push to anybody here to check them out. Why have I got Vomit twice? That's funny. All right. This one, Warped Tour 2017. Oh my God.
Good shit.
Hell yeah, Phoenix. Yeah, this one's been hitting for me, especially like. Ah, so good. Thank you, Garyman, for the push. Yeah, I'm gonna show off, especially smaller bands that deserve the support like that, like Microwave all day. And I will add this too. They've been important for me in unpacking my faith. You know, an ex-Christian over here, and I think that, you know, Nate, their frontman for Microwave, being ex-Mormon, there's, you know, crossover there, and you can even see it in some of the lyrics on this one too. So that Mansions in a Sky, even the title track, Let's Start Degeneracy right here, you know, for sure. So shout out to Microwave one more time. Cool. Making sure I didn't miss any other super chats here. Yeah, reminder, guys, for this playlist building stream, if you want to send something our way for consideration in the playlist, you can super chat as little as $2. Send it our way. The song, we'll play a longer sample based on the amount. And if you want to sit in like a full song or something, then just hit the Streamlabs link that is here in the description. And I should probably put a pinned comment for that too. But all right, Dying to Forget by Poppy. DK, let's see. No, Danny Oli sent this one. Intensely catchy. I actually haven't listened to the new Poppy album. I know I really enjoyed.
When did it come out?
I think last fall, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like a while.
Yeah, but you know I've been like slow on like checking out albums these days. Let's give this a listen.
I think that fits.
I heard. Oh, it was this year. Okay, it was January. I'm not as behind. Crazy album. Damn. Added. Yeah, he's produced Jordan Fish has produced the two most recent Poppy albums. And I'll be honest, one of the reasons that I was a little hesitant to check it out is some people were saying, like on AOTY and stuff, they were just like, oh, this sounds like a rehash of, why is the name of the other album evading me? Negative Spaces. Negative Spaces. A lot of people, not a lot, but some people were saying it sounds like a rehash. So I wasn't like rushing to hear it. I knew that Jordan Fish produced both of those albums, but I really, as you can see from the check marks here, I really did enjoy. Oh, you can't see that part of the screen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tripping. Anyways, yeah, added to the mix for sure. For sure. Thank you, Danny Oli. I might need to stop slacking on that, huh? Maybe I should actually check out the album. What are, like, I know that I go through phases, I feel like, where I play a decent amount of Poppy. Do you have like a particular opinion one way or the other
On her?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I like her.
Yeah. Let me see what I've got in this playlist while we're on the topic of Poppy, right? Oh yeah, we got the collab with Amy Lee and Courtney from Spirit Box. Obviously, Suffocate with Knocked Loose. I fucking love that song. Put it on. I got a lot of her collabs in here for sure. Van with Bad Omens, Fever 333, Scary Mask is phenomenal. Yeah, we got some shit in here. We miss it. What are we missing, chat? I think I Disagree is my favorite from her too, Vladimir. I hear you, Andrew. I really do. I know that I'm with you and I understand. This was crazy on, you remember the Kimmel performance of this?
Yeah, yeah.
That was insane, dude. Yeah, like a pit at Kimmel with Poppy and Knocked Loose. Let's get to Poppy.
Burdened by our connection, I long for separation.
I'm trying to think if I even, like, I disagree more. I was starting to forget. Why don't I have more from I disagree? I feel like I should. Concrete, bury me 6 feet deep.
Bury me 6 feet deep. Bury me 6 feet deep.
Yeah, I have the one with Baby Metal in there already, Jesus. From me to you.
Bury me 6 feet deep. Cover me in concrete. Turn me into a street. Bury me 6 feet deep. Cover me in concrete.
Give me some artists to search, chat. I want to see what we've gotten in here already. Let's do a little fishing. Hey, there's a tease. Break me off a piece.
Oh.
That's another teaser for our upcoming tier list where we rank 50 commercial jingles, including the Kit Kat one. So, like and subscribe. It's on the way. Did we avoid one there, Andrew, on the pop diva side of things? Hey, Poppy can be our diva. It's actually been a minute since I've heard that one, so that was... Oh, The Center's Falling Out, too. I really did like a lot of songs on Negative Spaces. All right. Who should we search for? I still need to add Chinese Democracy by Guns N' Roses, a.k.a. one of the albums, if you know, you know, on my list of 7 albums that I'll never listen to. God, I can't believe it's been a while. That was probably like 2018 or 19 when I put that video out. What feels... like, does everything feel different, Hannah, in terms of, like, ARTV and stuff? Just, like, pre-pandemic to, like, even, like... 2020,
Kinda, yeah.
You know, like I feel like it just flipped a switch with everything and everybody.
We could keep looking through the playlist and
Yeah,
show you guys what we got.
Should we sort by artist or by date added? What do you think? Guns N'
I guess
Roses.
artist.
Somebody, they're saying to search Guns N' Roses. Damn, I've only got one song in there. That's pathetic. That is pathetic, and it's Sweet Child of Mine. Yeah, educate me. No, I know more. I know way more Guns N' Roses songs than that. It's just funny. Like, you know, these playlists over the years, there's always gonna be your blind spots, stuff that I haven't added yet, but probably will someday. All right, I don't know why I scrolled to the R's, but we're gonna start scrolling up. Fuck it, let's throw on an iconic track here that I know you've at least heard the intro to. Even if you've recently watched something like The Bear, then you know this. New Noise, Refused, your favorite band's favorite band, and I'm talking like My Chemical Romance type shit. Would they exist without Refused? I don't know. Rage, Queens, Psychedelic Corn Trumpets, Polaris. Plenty of Pierce the Veil, but could always use more. Pearl Jam, Paramore. You see we got a pretty good mix in here. Opeth, Nirvana.
feeling this, huh? You really feeling it.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight. Never heard this. Oh my. Well, here you go. Ooh, good question, Rodmar. See you, Space Cowboys, Seether, Surge. God, such a fucking classic. Ooh, what's next in the queue? This is on my end, already in there. Ozzy Osbourne. Mr. Crowley. Yeah, we do have some Slater Kenny in here. For sure. From Dig Me Out, No Cities, The Woods. Yeah. Good shout, though. We could always take more suggestions for Slater. Not modern, though. Not since they kicked Janet out. Seether's new songs? No, but like I'm a little intrigued just because I was actually listening to I listened to one of their songs like three times yesterday, Hannah. Like it popped into my head and I was like, it's this one, See You at the Bottom. It's a bit of a random choice, but I was feeling it. I don't know why. I listened to a few of their songs yesterday actually. Remedy. You're pissed at someone? This is a good one. Yeah, I heard that Charlie XCX is working on a rock album too. I feel like her declaring that the dance floor is dead is interesting though. Like, wasn't that your whole thing, girl? That's a good question, Nikhil. I'll check. Jane's Addiction. We're big Dave Navarro fans in this household, right?
Indeed.
Say it. Say it. Say it out loud.
Taco Bell wants you to live Moss.
That's correct. Ink Master fans, where are you? Show out in chat. Taco Bell wants you to live Moss. And he always said it in the exact same inflection. It's just like, damn. Tell me you're reading off the teleprompter, man. And it's 2 words. Live Moss. I think you can remember that. Bested by a liar. I only have one Jane song in here. For shame.
Any recommendations?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
We can even, just look through some of the artists. Get an idea.
We're definitely missing some. I mean, Been Caught Stealing even. That's got a fast tempo to it. I don't know if it would quite be right for this playlist. Just because I like that one from the 2000s. Mountain Song's got some definite loud parts to it for sure.
Stefan asked which Green Day songs do you have?
Ooh, good question. You asked me earlier if I had Horseshoes and
Hand Grenades, yeah. That better be in there.
Let's see. Here, let me sample Mountain Song real quick. Yeah, I feel like this one's... Definitely a big fan of Nothing Shocking, their debut album, 1988. Yep, this is going in. I feel like Just Because is decently loud too. Yeah. I love that riff. That's what I like most about this song. That opening riff is. All right, let's see what Green Day we got. Shall we? I'll let you see as we scroll. Keep your eyes peeled. So, dude, somebody sent in this band back in the day on screen, and I'm still pissed. Their music's gone. Shout out Parker's Jar. I really like both of those songs. Dandy Golden and Roach Motel. You did something just. Oh. All right, Green Day. You know, I can't be out here flooding every single playlist with Green Day, right?
But you do be
But
doing that.
I do be getting some infections, and from the so this playlist is not immune to the infection. There's stuff here too. We've
Do
got.
I not see horseshoes?
You don't. God damn. Caught me
What
slipping
the F?
again.
Now we have to listen to it.
Yep. I'm not fucking around. I have every single song from this album in a playlist except for Know Your Enemy. Could do without that one at this point. I'm not fucking around. I mean, there's some decently heavy shit on here, and I mean, like, you can make an argument for a decent amount of American Idiot too. Being really a lot of their albums being fast is going to be a given, but heavy too. Peacemaker is fast as fuck, boy.
Another believer, I'm in a state of grace. For I am a Caesar, I'm gonna seize the day.
Yeah, the energy in this song is unmatched, and I love the political messaging here. It's one of my favorites.
As God is my weakness, the impotence of God in me.
Did I have East Nowhere in there? Yeah, I did. Thank God. Yeah, I think I'm good with that. Let's see what I've only got. Jesus of Suburbia. I think American Idiot belongs. You know, title track. I mean, Holiday. If we singled that out, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be a bad choice either. Could probably use a little bit more Dookie in there for sure. Let's see. What did I've got. All I've got from Dookie as of now is In the End and Fuck Off and Die. So two at the end. Like, goddamn, John. Like,
I declare I don't care no more. I'm running up and out and going forward in my smoked out glory.
oh, what is it? John listening to Green Day on a stream. How did we get here? Who could have imagined?
Dragging my beats and hit the street.
All right.
The people ask.
They did. And let me take this shit off the shuffles. I was trying to go to having a blast.
To anyone's last words, there's nothing left for you to say. I'm just done.
Yeah, I think Tom was in there too. But you know what I'm really looking for? I need to go to Insomniac. Because I'm seeing a shocking lack of it. Only Bad Bugler Who on here. Yup. Jaded is fast as fuck. Is the sky blue? Indeed. The second half. I feel like it's a crime to play without Jaded, but it is what it is. Geek stink left though. Come on. It's up there for me too. It's fun. Here, we'll let it ride on that one. All right, we're getting out of the Green Day. We're not going to go too deep down the hole. We've almost got a full page of them there. We got a lot of Gojira as I've gotten more and more into them. Hang on. Awesome, Frank Iero. He's got some heavy shit. All right, Chad, who else should we search for? Let's see what we're missing in the playlist, or else what we actually have.
Oh, someone asked if Driveways
Ooh,
are in there. I'm a huge fan of them.
that's a good question. I don't know. I have one song, Unseen.
You can get more.
Give me suggestions, Hannah. Skeptic? That's their
No,
most...
I mean, October Forever.
Yeah. Hold It Together and the title track. Let's go ahead and pop them in there. We already know.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? Pretty good.
Oh yeah, I remember. What about
The preview one.
yeah, let's listen to Skeptic. Let me see if I remember this one. Anyone here familiar with Driveways? They're like that. They come out of the catacombs every fall. It feels like
Yeah.
like Pennywise, except 27 years. It's like every year.
I don't know what to say now. I caught you falling.
Super chats are open, guys. If you want to send a suggestion for an artist for us to check out or add more songs, or if you want to send a specific song for us to consider for the playlist, you can do it for as little as $2. If you want to send a longer one, or the higher the amount, the longer the song is.
And it'd be one thing if you felt compelled, but that's a different state of mind. I don't believe anything. No, not a single one.
I do remember this song.
I don't believe anything.
It's interesting. This is their most played. I think I would pop this in my pop punk playlist
I have way heavier
for sure.
stuff.
Let's
and
try.
faster.
Let's try Skulls and Flowers. That sounds like it would be heavy, and I love the name. That sounds more in the pop punk line.
I wish I could tell you I left some flowers on your grave. I was disgusted and devastated at the same time.
Do you know UFOs?
Every night I see a bloodshot eyes as clear as I.
Yes, man.
I get distracted. Death Heaven is a good shout. We can take a look. Wolf Alice, yeah. Yo, thank you so much, DHD Bling. Spanish Castle Magic by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Good shout. We going old school. Let's go.
Grounded inside of reality, I used to count on myself for stability. Stubborn, defiant mentality. I never had insecurities killing me. I wasn't rid with anxiety, buried beneath indecision and doubt. They weren't living inside of me, screaming as Karis is ripping them out. Nothing ever hit you like your first time.
I don't know. That one almost sounded a little MGK adjacent to me.
Feels like a
Yeah. The like,
time. Xanax couldn't make it find you praying on me. Killing me, I wasn't
That.
rid with anxiety, buried beneath indecision and doubt. They weren't living inside of me, screaming as Karis is ripping them out.
I got you. I got you. Hold It Together. That one's not staying.
I don't know if I can hold it together. My heart is turning cold with the weather. October forever, I'm over the terror. I'm part of it now. I don't know if I can hold it together. My heart is turning cold with the weather. October forever, I'm over the terror. I'm part of it now. I don't know if I can hold it together.
Does this get louder or heavier?
With the weather, October forever.
Oh, there we go. I'm putting Unseen in there too. I want to remind myself of this track.
Embers lay to rest on the pines. A silhouette's of smoke that fades in envious night. Drown out the light. Before I
I was about to say they have more streaming on a decent amount of tracks. I'm out here clicking all the wrong stuff. All right, let's get the DHD blings. We got some Jimi Hendrix. We want all decades, y'all. It doesn't matter the genre, it doesn't matter the decade. As long as it's loud, fast, or heavy, we're all of the above.
It's very far away. It takes about half a day to get there. If we travel by dragonfly. No, it's not in Spain. But all the same, you know, it's a groovy name.
Classic
And the wind's
song.
just right. Hey!
MGK and Fred Durst. Still haven't listened to it. I was talking to Luke from Rock about that one, and he was like, just avoid it if you can.
The clouds are really low.
Alright, Simple Phallus. Oh yeah, we've got 11 in the playlist. Rodmar, our resident Wolf Alice expert. Give me your thoughts on what we have here.
Just float your little mind around. Look out! Hang on, my
Let's go. Let's add Mr. Hendrix.
hang on, you wanna go.
I feel like it's
Look at the girl you make it happen. Just a little bit of Spanish dance magic. Yeah, baby. Yeah, okay. It's all in your mind, baby.
What else? True, Blake, true. But he's still, we got a lot of
That's right, baby. Just a little bit of Spanish
famous
dance
old
magic.
tweets about him.
Hey, a little bit of Spanish dance magic. Hey, I guess it's something. Yeah, baby. Get on, baby. Yeah. It's all in your mind. Little bit of
I totally agree with you, Rodmar. Yo, is that gonna be a heavy Janet Jackson track? Or we got another palate cleanser in between? Thanks, man. Smoking. I had to just let that one ride. I'm gonna add that Wolf Alice track to the queue too. For anyone uneducated on the Blush EP by Wolf Alice. Sensational. Every track. Ooh, I probably can't show that on. Yo, we'll get you. Steven, I just got caught up on your request, dude. Calm After the Storm by the Autumn Offering. Got you. We're going to add it to the queue. Appreciate you.
Looks
Man,
like
this is some heavy shit in the head. This is heady, not heavy. One letter off. Okay, we're picking up the tempo. I was about to say, let me hear the back half of this one. I know I've heard this track. I feel like this has got to go in my pop off playlist. It's not fast enough. It isn't. As Wolf Alice once said, hey, it isn't loud enough. Banger though. Speaking of Wolf Alice, Oh, that bass group right out of the gate, dude. Everything they touch, everything. Sorry, I went Drake mode there for a second. Drake visits Jamaica once. I was about to put my hand over it. I will put my mouse right there. Perfect. Oh, gotta let that chorus. The first lines of the second verse for some reason. The way it's sung or said. The inflection. They play with the quiet loud dynamics on that one too, which I really fuck with. All right, Autumn Offering. Don't believe I know this band. Let's see when they were active. It looks like they were active in the 2000s. This is off of their 2004 album. All right, Steven, I got you. We're going to be listening to the full one since you sent this one in via Streamlabs, so let's go. If you want to submit a full song, you can just use the Streamlabs link that I just popped in the chat. Just make sure you include the name of the artist in the song or a YouTube link. I'm loving the instrumental. I'm torn on the vocals a little bit. Sounds a little Bullet for My Valentine adjacent. Which, yes, nostalgia's sake, I got some Bullet in here. Can I get a run back on that, Hannah? Give me your best. Oh, that was way better than me. Damn. I've told you before that you should be in a band.
No, absolutely not.
You could be on keys and screams. I love it. That would be a dope combo. And then I will be the second keyboardist / vocalist. We only do keyboards and vocals. I like it. I like it. Come on. Yo, Steven, isn't that what we're listening to it right now, dude? Unless we're way behind, yours might be. I like the guitars a lot. I'm gonna add it. You can see what we've been adding as we go here. I have not, Blake. I have not, and I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Keys and Screams, band name? Set it in stone. Hannah trademarked that for us. Keys and Screams. Delicious. You're good, Steven. You're good, dude. Totally understand that. Thank you for letting us know, though. What other artists should I search for? Hannah, you give me somebody this time. I'm tossing it to you. Anybody heavy or heavy adjacent that you think would be in here or should be in here? Send a song our way, guys. Send a super chat. Suggest a song for our loud, fast, and heavy. We can do any genre. Let's see if this is loud, fast, and heavy enough. What you got? You want to look for a second? I'll give you a minute to think on it. I'll give you a second to think on it while we sample a little Slater here.
From somewhere, I'm actually kind of famous. Yeah, I'm actually kind of famous.
Beat Up Chanel's might be.
Actually
gotta listen to this album, man. I'm so behind. It's a maybe. I might add it to this mix. Let me see if I can get a better fit, though. Did we listen to Crank on stream, Stefan? Is that one of the ones that you sent? Or no, you sent I'm Actually Kinda Famous, the one we're on right now, didn't you? Somebody sent Beat Up Chanel's. I don't know if we listened to Crank on stream too or not. Yeah. Here we go. I feel like this one. Yep, we're doing it. Just to make a point that we can include other genres. All right, let's sample Yes God. I haven't heard this one. I have heard a few people tell me actually that one's a fucking banger.
Look in your eyes. What's it gonna end like? Have a nice time. You were never lived right. Give a good fight. Stumble in the red light. You were never standing on the internet. Sounded so innocent. Why would you wanna say face? Made them do the unthinkable. Come on, damn it, girl. Only have your age. What is all excuses?
You know what might be kind of loud? I'm remembering. And fast. Damn. Attitude. If you're gonna make it in this game, you gotta have a little attitude. I already fucked with this. Go ahead and pop that in the pop mix too. Pop Beat Up Chanel's track. I've been a fan ever since it came in on stream. That was my first Slater track too. Why do I feel like Halloween? Like almost like
a little bit.
little Halloween rave?
Get your mask on.
You know what? Maybe so.
Or maybe your wig.
It flew already. Damn. All right. So I'm behind. Okay. Clearly, I've got to listen to this later album. I'm going to. I promise. Maybe I'll even do it on stream. One of the other things Hannah and I've talked about doing is maybe during the week for some of these weekday streams, rotating between like playlist building, specific artists. You know, like get me into King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, make me a full-blown fan. But also we talked about
Release radar.
Yeah, like doing like streams, like maybe even on like a Friday, right? Like New Music Friday and listening to some new stuff and old stuff. I don't want it to just be like, oh, we can only listen to brand new songs, but like maybe starting there, getting into some other stuff, looking at my own release radar, catching up on stuff that I want to listen to, and also taking requests for new stuff too. All right, I'm just jogging my memory on this one because fuck my computer. I feel like I remember being fast and heavy. Who would want to release an album called Iceman in 2026? Aubrey Graham would. My computer. Knows me better.
It says my name. It says no one in the world does it better. I wanna my computer.
Fuck, marry, kill. Computer, laptop, Linux.
It says my name. It says
iPad.
No, fuck, marry, kill. Windows, Linux, and Mac.
I wanna
We've entered the club. Nah, you gotta change that to I wanna fuck rock, if we're quoting Elon, Stefan. Yeah, this certainly fits the criteria. Okay, enough of my own indulgence here. Back to the playlist. I got carried away. I'm looking forward to checking out more music, actually, from both of those artists. Both on my radar, though, at this point, and that's a good thing. I'm here at the top of the alphabet, and I can't help but think of AFI. You know, I've got a lot of ties to them. I literally, you know, have December Underground on my body, so let's listen to something from it. What am I missing in the AFI world? No, I have not heard their latest album, but I did not like the singles I heard. I've just kind of accepted that I'm not really into the modern stuff at all. Like, a few songs, sure. I saw the King Giz was working on the techno album. They'll do anything. A band who wears every hat, every genre, and does it pretty well from everything I've heard. I think I love their psychedelic sound the most, though. Man, this album was everything to me. 20 years, 20 fucking years. They've gone so fast. June 6th. That's the anniversary. That's a month. That was, I mean, I've told the story before, but like, you know, like I had plenty of burned CDs and even a few that were gifted to me, but like genuinely like the first album, like CD that I actually got to go and buy on my own, I had to do secretly behind my mom's back. I had to come up with some excuse to get her to take me to Circuit City.
Circuit City.
You know, that's still sitting abandoned, right?
Really?
It's just chilling. It's an empty building. No, I had to beg her to take me to the store, to Circuit City. And it was like a Best Buy rival for those of you who are younger and probably wouldn't even remember it. I think it went out of business in the early 2010s, bankrupt. But they sold like electronics and stuff and like CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs, all that good shit. I went in there and I think I convinced her that I needed to go in by myself. And my parents were like really overly strict. And even though I was like 13 years old, they were like, they didn't really like me do stuff like on my own, you know what I mean? So I convinced my mom that I needed to go in there to get something. I don't know what the fuck it was. I'd be lying if I said like what I went under the guise of getting, but I came out with AFI's December Underground and Wolfmother's debut album tucked into my like pants, like
like you're stealing it,
right? But like I had to do it like coming out of the door, you know what I mean? Like you're coming out of the door, like, and I did the tuck coming out of the automatic doors and before I got to my mom. So you know I'm walking in. Hold on, December Underground.
I don't know what's happening.
If I still have this on CD. Let me go.
Bro.
Let me.
Dead air.
Doesn't matter when you've got December Underground.
No,
Doesn't matter.
no one can hear you.
Doesn't matter when you've got December Underground on CD. Oh, sorry guys. I was just walking out to the car. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to show you my December Underground. Yep. But that's the story of my first like actual like CD that wasn't like me ripping something from the radio to a cassette or like, you know, burning CDs from like friends' collections or whatever, or from LimeWire. MP3 Rocket, if I'm being honest, that was my go-to. Did you land on an artist for me to search for, Hannah?
No, you got like everything I could think of.
I've got a lot of artists like covered in the sense that they might be in the playlist, but like some of them I'm looking for more songs, you know what I mean? Like stuff that I'm missing. I have a lot of blind spots to plenty of discographies. Deftones are not one of them. Like, are we seeing this, chat? Look how many, oh my god, we got pages of Deftones. From number 480 to number 523 is Deftones.
God.
Somebody do the math on that. 480 to 523. How many is that? It's a decent amount of the tones. 43. I think we could hit 50. Chat, please, somebody send in a Deftones song. We clearly are missing a lot here. Paramore? Yeah, we got some Paramore in here. I think I scrolled past it briefly earlier. I know I got like Brick by Boring Brick. Yeah, we got some Brand New Eyes mostly. Part 2, Let the Flames Begin. There's probably more Paramore that I could add for sure. Anything come to mind when we think heavy Paramore? That's what I'm trying to... I mean, Misery Business is fucking fast and loud and angry. Actually, that's a little quiet, you know? That's a little quiet, actually. I don't know. I think that might need to go in my acoustic playlist. You know? Slap it in the nighttime, sleep time playlist. All I Wanted. Crush, Crush, Crush. Yeah, I would agree with you. I actually am missing that. Caught him by the mouth. I got Fences, and I've got Let the Flames Begin. Misery now. For a pessimist, it's pretty... I mean, right out of the gate, it's got energy. Yeah. Part 2 is, yeah, one of their best. All We Know. There are some heavier songs on this one. There's a few that have like screams, I remember. It's been a little bit since I've listened to this one, but... Apparently I have a hot take of Self-Titled being my favorite Paramore album. I love that album, man. I love that one hits the most for you, too. I'm a Brand New Eyes bitch over here, you know. But I totally understand. After Laughter, you know, I think that's Tyler and I, Common Revolt, were talking to some people in after the Haley Williams show in Atlanta at Waffle House, and I believe the woman we were talking to there said that her favorite was After Laughter, and I was like, I totally understand. That makes a lot of sense. Paramore do a lot of things very well. I think this one would fit nicely in there. Oh no, it's already in there. Fuck. I can feel the pressure of this playlist. Hey, thank you, VHD Blink. We'll pop that in the queue in just a moment. Forgetting heavy levels. Wasn't there a song? Am I tripping, or was there not a song called like "Oh Star" or something like that that has like screams? Okay, there's a deluxe version. Yeah, and "Stuck on You" too. Maybe that's not what I'm thinking of. Emergency Crab Mix? I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
I gotta know what that is. Was that just the name of the producer or something, and it's a slightly different mix? Is it heavier, maybe? Can anyone confirm for me? Like, what are the differences? It sounds... Ooh! Ooh! know those growls are not there in the original. Unless I am completely tripping out, like the Bernstein Bears effect. Is it Berenstein or Bernstein? Which is it, Hannah?
Berenstain.
Berenstain? Sounds like a paint brand or something. I wonder who that is streaming on that track. Got a guy streaming on this one. It could be somebody in the band. I think I might like this more than the OG. Like this is the OG. Like we're hearing the difference. No streams. I like their funkier side the most, probably too. But I love, they've hit some good blends in there. I thought, you know, for as much as I wasn't the biggest fan of This Is Why, oh my god, so the songs that I love on that album, I absolutely adore. All right, DHD Bling, we got you coming up next. Flying Lotus. Go. All right. I'm expecting some different vibes here for sure. I know some Flying Lotus, but not a ton. I'm gonna let it speak for itself. It can be kind of experimental, and I don't think I know this song. All instrumental. No vocals on the track. I don't really feel like it would fit this playlist. I feel like this would be more of like a, well, for one, vocals not required. That's my playlist. Hey, thank you, Cinnamon Stereo. Did I say that right? Cinnamon. I have mixed feelings on Kim Petras. The fact that she still works with Dr. Luke is not something that I respect. We were just talking about that earlier with Katy Perry. This definitely has energy to it for sure. Especially at the end. Not quite the right fix for that mix, but I can appreciate it for what it is. Thank you. All right, Cinnamon, let's see what we got here. Okay, energy coming out of the gate. Cinnamon Steeroo. Got it, Steeroo. She doesn't work with him anymore. Okay, cool. I've not followed Kim's career, so good to know. Thank you for the clarification. I feel like, okay, I'm out here because the recent comparison on my brain for this energy is Slater, and I can't help but feel like there's just a disconnect for me when I listen to like Kim or some of the other artists that I've heard in the more like abrasive hyper pop. Like I just felt like there was so much more attitude in the Slater tracks. This feels a little vanilla for me for a song about freak it. You know what I mean? Like being a freak. Is it freaky? made me think of Gangnam Style. The little. Oh. It's a no for me, dog. I'm sorry that's it's. I know that maybe seems crazy to some people because it's like, really, you could differentiate that much between that and something like Slater, and it's like, unfortunately, yes, God, because like, okay, let's take the energy that we're hearing on Kim and then pump over to. Fuck, let me add that again. Apologies. We'll get right back to that, promise. Even in the music, there's just so much more attitude. Like, I believe she means it when she says it. I'm not believing a word out of Kim's mouth. Nah, I'm not meaning to ride you too hard or anything. We all got our preferences at the end of the day. I feel like mine are more aligned with Slater's. That's all. Okay, Evergreen Terrace is the name of the band. New friend request. We're on MySpace. I'm digging it. We're going back to those days. I feel like knowing that Steven sent this, it might actually be an old school one too. Let's give it a sample. Yo, I saw you post this in chat, Hannah, but like she said, we've got a goal on the super chats today. If we get to 20, which we're only 7 away, then we're going to be giving away an additional 3 free requests for songs to sample for the playlist. So for as little as $2, you can send something our way, a suggestion. We'll take a listen with chat and see if we feel it's worthy for the playlist. The more the amount, the more of the song that we will sample. All right, let's go. New friend request.
You'll never make it on your own.
Let's see what year this came out. I'm guessing 04? 05! So close, so close. Ooh, reset. Yes. I love that song. I know I listened to that on stream for the first time. I love that song. I kept that in my likes for a while. It reminds me a little of some of the bands that I was less into in that era, but still had a decent amount of respect for. Like, I don't know why Silverstein's coming to mind. I was never super into them, but like, I do have a lot of respect for the band. I don't really know much about, like, I've heard this name before. I don't think I've ever listened. I love the helmet shout out in their most streamed track. Shout out to Betty. 1994 album. I'm torn on these vocals for sure. They feel a little paper thin to me. Like a little too, like the dude's got something going on, and like maybe he's got a little sore throat or a little infection, little lung infection. No, like a larynx problem or something. I appreciate the music. It just feels a little flavorless. Just considering I know so much from that era, it blends in. Not bad though. Not bad. Okay, here we go. Now this track, like I said, I got on stream a while back. I love this one. Like the chorus on this hits hard. I'll let it speak for itself. Thank you, Risa, for bringing this one back to our attention. Oh, it's already in here. Well, too bad. We're adding it anyway. We're adding it again. Hey, Nolan, shout out Courage, indeed. Gotta have, you know, something that reflects it, right? This is such a banger. I love this one. Thank you for bringing it back to my rotation. That one, I believe, also came out in the mid-2000s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 04. So we had 05, 04 right back to back. Can we get an 03? You know what? I know we can, because the first thing that comes to mind when I think 2003, do I not have? Oh my God, I don't have any Linkin Park. Okay, I do have a few. I was about to say I don't have anything from Meteora though. That's nuts. That doesn't sound like me. All right, let's transfer a few over from the 2000s mix. Meteora. Oh, not me having like the entire album in here. Don't Stay is a given. Ah, take me back, man. Give me a skateboard. Let me go over to my friend Phil's house. Ah, we didn't know how good we had it. We truly did not know. Break out the fucking boombox.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me. Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Don't forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay.
Hello.
Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes
Got an opinion on
I
this?
just feel like shutting out myself.
What you got?
Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know.
You gotta rate it before you can go.
Somehow I need to be alone. Just forget our memories, forget our
Makes you want to sing along.
what you were changing me into. Just giving myself back and don't
That was silky, everybody. Okay, yeah. Dog break for Hannah. Thank you, baby.
possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you. Just giving myself back and
Hey, thank you. Andrew and DHD Blink. Got you. Praxis and Motorhead. The Ace of Spades.
I don't need you anymore.
Hey, that, you know what, Trains? I'll allow it. I played this one first, but it's not one of my favorites on the album. To be clear, DHD Bling, are you looking for me to get a song from Motorhead's self-titled album, or do they have a song called Motorhead? Am I crazy? Ace of Spades needs to be in there if it's not. Add it. I don't know a ton of Motorhead, I'll be honest. Hooray for Dago, indeed. All right, before we move all the way on, I wanted to see what else I would include off of Meteora. Lying for You is a given, I think. Faint, ton of energy, of course. Figure 09, honestly, goes hard. I feel like that's a must do.
Put all the pain you gave to me on display, but didn't realize instead of setting it free, I took what I hated and
The song is called Motorhead from their self-titled. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Motorhead on Motorhead, and it's called, it's the opening track. Perfect. Thank you. Sorry for the confusion, but it's confusing. Moving right along. Andrew, what you got for us? Praxis, Lauren, Otter. Energy? Talk to me about the energy on this track.
Misinterpret every word spoke. I'm not strong, no tower, no oak. You know, and your skin doesn't bring hope. It's not supposed to, it just gets you close. What more can I explain? A whole world that I contain. It's not a matter of better days. A generator whenever I say that every time I walk out of the house, that's praxis. Every step I take keeps the world on its axis. All the little things done to keep this true. All the slaughter.
I really like the kind of sentimental, nostalgic reflections on this track so far. Not the most energetic, but I'm curious to see where this breaks out to. Okay. This has got some unique texture to it.
I could talk about the halo. I never capture most of it.
Almost getting a little bit of a Gang of Youths vibe here.
How does it feel we've arrived your home? What more can I obtain?
And that's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining about that.
It's not a matter of better days. A generator whenever I say that every time I walk out of the house, that's praxis. Every step I take keeps the
Let's see what we got.
spend the night with no letting no info.
I love the energy on this.
Every time I walk out
But I'll
of
be
the
honest,
house, that's praxis.
I've got a
Every
couple of
step I
other
take
playlists.
keeps
I would
the
put this in
world
my
on its
night
axis. All the little
playlist.
things learned to keep this true. All
I'm putting this
just
in
to
my, I
make
want to put this
it.
in my main mix too. I actually
Every
like
time
this
I
a
walk
lot.
out of the house, that's praxis. Every step I take keeps the world on
Is
its
this year?
axis. All the little
Yeah, it is.
things learned to keep this true. All the sleight of hand just to make
Yeah,
it.
I like that a lot, Andrew. Thank you. Okay, Motorhead. This is now. There's a. I like it. Switch flip. We're moving all over the John. Respect them. Also, we are. Oh no, the goal ends in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I didn't realize how long that. Can I extend that at all? Nope. All right, we're 4 away, and I guess you got 2 minutes, guys. If we would unlock an extra 3 free requests, we're only 4 away. If you would like to help support the channel, yeah, we're very close. All right, Motorhead, here you go. $2 super chat. Send us a suggestion for songs to consider for the playlist. Loud, fast, and heavy. We're gonna be wrapping up here in the next half hour, probably. So, last call. We'll still take at least one free request, no matter what. $1977. Hey, Ellie Yeet. Thank you, dude. In the final minute here, will we reach our goal, Chad? 3 to go on the supers. I like this. It's been a while, man. Like, I feel like is this in a, this might be a dumb question, but is this in like a big scene from like a movie from like the 80s? Ayo, Infinity Percival coming through. So close. We're almost there. We got Electric Callboy and Saint Sonia coming down the line. Added to the queue. And Left Behind by Saint Sonia. Added as well. Ayo, Andrew. Thank you so much, dude. Is that on Spotify? The Saint Sonia track? Oh, there we go. Woo! I gotta have this in my 70s mix too. Oh shit, did we do it? You know what? We hit it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It says 19 out of 20. Resets came in literally right as it went down. So not a problem. Thank you guys so much for the support. We're going to be giving out 3 free requests, and we'll add those in just a moment here. Stefan, too. Thank you, dude. Making love to Morgan Wallen. All right. We've got some songs to sample here. Let's go. Motorhead is an absolute yes as far as ads go, of course. As in ads. Adding to the playlist. We're moving from Motorhead. We moved from... we're switching lanes, and I love it. Let's go. Let's be reckless. Electric Cowboys. Ooh, Motigrator, too. Girl Get Up. This is a collab. Have I heard this one? For All Stars featured. I'm thinking Pawn Stars. I thought Girl Get Up was solid. It came out at the beginning of this year, right? I didn't come back to it a ton, but it's very, very chill. Okay. When did this one come out? Is this year? Hypercharged. It looks new, right? It doesn't have any streams. Yeah, this is their newest one. Cool. Added. Nice. I don't follow them super closely, but like when I'm looking for some fun sometimes, like I don't know why Hypa might be my favorite. It's up there. That one needs to go in the playlist if I don't have it. Already there. Good boy, John. All right. I won't get stuck, I promise. All right, let's check out this Saint Estonia track. Thank you, Infinity Percival. Let's see what we got. When did this one drop? 2022, okay. Off of the Introvert EP. I have not heard this. This is Adam from 3 Days Grace. If anyone's not familiar, this was his other project. I don't know if it's still continuing now. Infinity or someone else can let me know. But I checked out their first couple of albums and I liked some stuff on there, but I just kind of fell off with it over the years as I did with 3 Days Grace. I'll be honest. This already sounds way better than the Kill Me Fast song. Making love to Morgan Wallen. My God, Stefan. That sounds a little more classic Adam to me for sure. That actually makes me think there were a few. The Hunted I liked a lot. I remember liking that. I'll add that. Not bad. It's better. I'll add it because I'd like to listen to the full song at some point. I'm not sure if it'll stay forever, but I dig it, especially compared to, you know, that 3 Days Grace. I'll let you hear a little. Hannah just rejoined us. I'll let you hear a little of this and see what you think. Saint Estonia, 2022.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's one that we like.
Yeah, that's actually, we'll play a little preview of that, The Hunted. Doesn't this sound like more classic Adam vocally? It doesn't sound so overproduced. All right. Before we, like, The Hunted, I think, was the one that, yeah. We hit our super chat goal, by the way.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did. I know it says 19 to 28 there, but like it came in literally right at the deadline. So we good. So we're going to do 3 free requests as well.
Thanks, everyone.
Appreciate you. And again, we'll have a regular song reaction stream this Sunday. With Hannah joining us for that as well. The lyrics are definitely way better. XTC. Heavy? Okay, I'm over here. My mind is so warped, man. I'm out here thinking K-pop. 70s band. What am I thinking of with X and K-pop? Yeah, I let that roll longer than I meant to, but you get the vibe. Yeah, that's probably my favorite Santa Sonia track. All right, taking a side step for chill in between for Andrew here because girl, get up. Here, this is the SZA and Doechii collab. Oh wait, that bar was actually hard. I like
then I catch my Z's. I don't read y'all tweets, I delete y'all threads. Don't need weed to be 10 feet tall. I don't need keys when I knock down walls. Been pushing peace since bathroom stalls. Why sell my soul when I know I'm God? I be in the bag levitating, doing meditation. In me girl, get up. Kicking on all confrontation. Fuck a limitation. In me girl, get up.
You know, this has got those nighttime vibes. Like, I'm talking late hours, like 1 a.m. Writing in the journal.
Industry plant shit whack. I see it on the blogs.
It was a chill track. It came out at the top of the year, like I said. I think a lot of people kind of forgot about it pretty quickly. I don't think it really stuck around on the charts, even though Doechii and SZA are obviously huge, as they should be. But I guess I wouldn't say the collab was underwhelming. I hope they collaborate again. I'll say that. I like this song a lot for what it is, but I hope we get something else a little bit higher energy, I guess I would say, from them. Okay. Motigrator. For anyone unfamiliar, you know, this is actually a band that were active in the 2000s. Before we get to this one, though, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, guys. I'm sorry. I've been holding it for a minute here. So I'm going to leave you in Hannah's hands. And let me re-add that to the queue. We'll play something in the in-between while I'm away. Here, I had Linkin Park up, so we will go to that. Boom. All right. BRB.
What's everyone up to?
A little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. A little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I
have an intruder.
What the fuck's playing right now, dude? I don't. Like, seriously, Linkin Park is all this dude listens to. Like, only old Linkin Park. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, what does he even have in this fucking playlist? Falling in Reverse. I guarantee you there's gonna be nothing. Oh, who would have fucking guessed? Are you kidding me right now, bro? Oh, dude, pathetic. Dude's in there taking a dump, but I'm gonna add everything. Chat, it's been a while. Been listening to a lot of stuff. I think a lot of stuff that I've been listening to is pretty, I've evened out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening to Five Finger Death Punch 1 minute, but also I've developed a bit of a, deeper palette and appreciation for, like, our tours, like Escape the Fate, like people who laid the groundwork for the best music that we're hearing today on rock radio. I'm talking, 3 Days Grace, like, top of their game. Like, I caught a little bit of the fucking stream, and I heard him talking that shit. And it's like, we all know, right? Like, Hannah, you know.
I'm not allowed to speak with you. John! Come back!
Fucking hold on a sec.
I'm uncomfortable.
You know what? I don't pay rent here.
So why the fuck are you here?
You know why. Squatters' rights. God.
Help.
Off my fucking... Oh, my God, the next... Hannah, why didn't you tell me? I know you're not allowed to speak to me, but why did you not fucking tell me that the next song in the queue is by Motograder? This was Ivan Moody's OG band! Oh, my God! Yes! Here we fucking go. Here's the real fucking winner around here. Man, if I could just say one thing about Ivan, man, like, he's not even the best part about the band, Five Finger Death Punch. Like, I loved him in Motorgrade. I love Ivan Moody. I love what he did with the Wilson Castaway cosplay, with the blood print volleyball over his eye. But, like, if I'm honest, it's the guitarists in that band, like my boy out here during COVID, standing up for some crazy stuff. Zachary, just a man of integrity and courage, much like Ronald Radke. I agree with Ronnie on a lot of things, mainly the fact that John's a bitch-ass fucking hater, and I only live here, not out of choice, but out of spite. And, fuck, I just heard the fucking toilet flush. I gotta
You're gonna have to, yeah, please. Don't make me mute.
You know what? I'm sorry, guys. Motograder, who originally sent that in, because I didn't even really get to listen and appreciate this one for what it is. This was on the NASCAR Thunder soundtrack back in the day. Such a banger. I don't remember who sent this one our way, but is this in the Loud and Heavy mix? If it's not, it is now. Yes, let's go. Added. That was one that for sure was in, like, I didn't have a ton of options back in the early 2000s, right? Like, but I had NASCAR Thunder, and I Hate Everything About You was on the soundtrack, as was this song, and Little Know-It-All, Iggy Pop, Sum 41, some great shit. All right, let's see what we've got next. Limp Bizkit, let's go. Making Love to Morgan Wallen, shall we? And then we got some XTC, and then we're going to get to free requests from chat. So stick around. We'll be picking those at
Damn, I
random.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control.
Miss you, Chester. Was that a Chester Bennington shout out? I think Brutal's attic door needs to be nailed shut. I agree.
Control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling motherfuckers that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed.
This dropped this year, right?
End
of last, late last year.
Freestyle like a
I haven't heard it.
Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing back.
I liked some of the songs on the Still Sucks album. You know, like Dirty Rotten Biscuit was pretty fun.
Candy cane, ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'm high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I
Ride
tell
my
her
scooter with a cape at
got
night
kicked
would be
out
mean.
of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone.
I got you,
Spinning out
Infinity.
syrup
I
in
got
the
you.
Twilight Zone. Got no job, but I'm
On
the
hiatus
clock,
since
and
you
you can't
rejoined.
stop me
That makes
'cause
sense.
you won't stop. Hey ladies, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
Just as dumb good as I might have expected, I guess. They can be so hit or miss for me. I'm leaning on the side of liking this one, though.
When you're not, you're not. Bitch, you know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your booty tang. Backpack filled with a new disease.
I'm curious if there's a breakdown in this. Yeah. With it being 4 minutes, I feel like we might get a breakdown. Little turntable. I need West Borland to pop off on me real quick. Not West from Puddle of Mud. I need a breakout. Like, I don't want to skip over it. All right, fuck it, I'll add it. Mainly out of curiosity. What have I got in here from the biscuit?
I made this motherfucking diamond plated. Making love to Morgan Wallen in an elevator.
I wish there was more of this in the rest of the track.
That you ever hated. That you ever hated.
Okay, Fred. Okay, you got me. You got me, Stefan. I added it. As much as I have some mixed feelings on it, I can't lie. It's fucking fun, and it makes me want to listen to what was that? I think it was this the opening song, "Out of Style" from that Still Sucks album. Yeah. If that wasn't in there already, but it is. All right. I don't believe I'm familiar with this next one. Outside World XTC. DHD Bling sent this one our way. Let's take a sample. Limp Bizkit vibes for sure. I'm feeling Dirty Rotten Biscuit on this one. I like the name of this album, Drums and Wires. Hey, thank you, Ellie. Amity Affliction, I have very mixed feelings on from what I know. I feel like that band changed a lot over the years. I'm more intrigued by the name of the first song on the album, Making Plans for Nigel.
Thornberry?
Oh yeah. Smashing! Eliza. I can't say I'm liking this. It feels a little cheeky or something to me that just feels like, I don't know, it's not quite connecting. But before I move on, I did want to listen to Nigel, just out of morbid curiosity. Not morbid.
And if young Nigel says he's happy, he must be happy, he must be happy, he must be happy in his world.
Yeah, definitely the earlier parts of kind of like that new wave sound and movement. I can be hit or miss on new wave. Like, I'm not the biggest like 80s guy, and this feels like it's kind of ushering in that sound. It's definitely not anything that I'm mad at all. It's just falls a little flat, unfortunately. All right, let's see what we've got from Kickboxer by the Amity Affliction. Did you see them at Warped Tour back in the day or something?
Ooh.
The Amity Affliction?
Oh, no.
Let's see when this came out, first of all. Oh, this is brand new. I remember them from the album with the balloon on it, I think. Yeah, Misery. Yeah, never really cared for them. Have they had significant lineup changes? Does anyone know? That's very true, Andrew. As the UK typically does. You constipated, bro? Getting I don't know. That just, it feels like you're less in terms of like, you know, passing on your emotions. It just feels like you're very you've been holding in that anger for a while and you're having a bit of a tantrum. Like, it feels one-noted to me, I guess. Like, the vocals are just kind of... Yeah. Nah, it's a pass for me. It's a pass. Even, you know, even the albums that I remember from them, I don't even have anything added from. That's one of those bands, it's like Motionless in White, you know? Like, bands like that, I just, like, I don't get it, personally. All right, I think it's time to take some free requests, Hannah. Shall we?
Yeah, let's get started.
All right, let's take our first one here. I'll let something play while we get it started, but just pop the name of an artist and song in the chat, and we'll take a listen. We're gonna sample 3 songs from chat and see what you got. We'll try to pick people. You know, I'll try to keep up with who's sending super chats. I want to pick someone who, you know, didn't already have a submission. Let's go backwards order in terms of artists. Ooh, I like this song a lot. You know, I've been playing this one. Yeah, we'll give you guys a minute here to get those in. And keep them coming too, because we're gonna pick a few. We're picking 3. This was a YouTube suggestion. Actually, not this song, but the artist. Is that found from another song?
I don't really know now. I've been hearing things I don't know now. I've been really here cause it's so loud. Screaming at my face, I guess I know now. It shouldn't be a hard time. You wanna fuck us though, I don't care, but just start time. I think
You better go now.
All right, Anna, you want to pick our first one at random here and call it out? Scroll around on chat and whatever you point at.
Drag Me by From Ashes to New.
All right, who suggested? Cool. Drag me on. From Ashes to New. Everybody talking about this band. Like I've seen a lot of chatter in chat at least. I feel like I've had somebody IRL from me. All right, let's get into it. From Ashes to New. Let's see if I recognize them at all. I know I don't know why I'm thinking of New Year's Day, but I know I don't.
There's a place for me, cause I can see the void has opened up a vacancy. Yeah, and once I'm there, ain't got no way to leave. If the demons lock me up, I'll throw away the key. Yeah, now, I've been trying to keep my head calm, cause the minute I lose it, it's the moment that the dead come. Speaking tongues like it's red rum, pulling me to the darkness of the depths of descent from.
I did not like that verse at all. Keep the suggestions coming, guys. We're going to take 2 more free requests from chat. We'll pick at random, so everybody's got as much of a shot as everyone else. Just give us the name of the song and the artist.
Now I'm unraveling, I'm sick of battling. All of these bad thoughts that I'm gonna have again.
This.
Should I lock them out or should I let them in? I feel them beating at my head again. And now they got an appetite, looking for a sacrifice.
You know I should face so I can actually see you. Maybe. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. No. Quick palate cleanser.
It's feeling is what they want. Oh yeah. This feeling is what they get.
All right, you want to pick our second free request, Anna? See what we got. Course is good. List of positives in there.
Kalela Idea 1?
We say, oh, Jamal's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Kalela, Idea 1. I'm thinking Obstacle 1 Interpol out here.
You're
Idea
picking
1.
the last one.
Okay. Fair enough. Cool. We'll get that one up next. Hey, thank you, Andrew. Sorry, turnstile moment. All right, Jamal, let's get yours queued up here. All right. Vibe shift. Turnstile to Kalela. Idea 1. Cool. This just dropped. Oh, on Warp Records. Cool. Speaking of Warp Records, Boards of Canada are dropping a new album soon. If anyone's also a fan like myself, yeah. Be on the dropping, I think, next month. Let me add yours to the queue here, Andrew. Oh, Kylie? Okay. I feel like these two back-to-back might pop. The isolated, almost wintry feel of this one. That guitar sounded great. I didn't know Danny Brown was signed to Warp. That's cool. All right, guys, give us suggestions for the final free request, and I'll pick here in just a moment. Really, really pretty. Ooh. Did we hear that part, Infinity? The Drag Me song having a line about being a schizophrenic psychopath. Yeah, not really a good one. Not a great look at all. Kind of feels like transcending at night. This is going in the main mix. Thank you for the recommendation. Your disco. I'm over here, like, I got all these commercial jingles stuck in our head, and I'm like, is this JG Wentworth? I need cash now. I have a structured settlement, and I need cash now.
877
cash now. Somebody needs to sample that.
Desperately seeking someone willing to travel. You're lost in conversation and useless at Scrabble. Happiness will never last. Darkness comes.
Keep the suggestions coming, guys. I will pick at the end of this one.
So let's dance through all of this.
2000. The dawning of Y2K, quite literally.
The whole world should be moving to your heart. Your lonely heart.
I really need to take a bigger dive into Kylie. It's got almost like an operatic western feel in between, like we're getting acts of a play. My local disco needs me? Well, I'll be there.
Take your body to the floor. Your disco needs you. From Soho to Singapore, from the mainland to the shore. So let's dance.
All right, let's pick. Oh, I would DJ a mean disco. Disco king. All right, let me scroll. And, oh, slapping my keyboard. Try that again. And stop. Went up too damn high. My bad. And stop. All right. Dan Phillips, 4648. Bloodywood Gadar. I'm intrigued. Bloodywood. You mean Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? The greatest horror film of all time? All right, Dan. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's see what we got. I know nothing of Bloodywood, other than that they look intimidating in this photo. Metal band from India known for pioneering a sound that seamlessly fuses Indian folk instruments with metal to devastating effect. Okay. Ooh. talking influential heavy bands, that also makes me think of Sepultura. Me too, Andrew. It's what a vibe. What do we think, guys? We've been having fun building the playlist together. We want to do more of this? Added. When did this drop? 2022. It's fun. Hey, you would like the album cover.
Ooh, elephant.
That's right. What up, Strom Dog? Reverend and the Makers, Robbie. That's, why does that sound familiar? I feel like I've heard that not that long ago. Did we get that on stream? Wild whiplashy sound. I fuck with the blend that's going on here too. It does have a unique infusion to it. I dig it. Guitar at Bloodywood. Thanks, Dan. All right. What should we wrap it up with? I feel like I need something special and I don't know what to dial in. Who have we not played in this stream that I feel like would just absolutely go? I feel like there's somebody that I'm missing. We haven't listened to... No, I was about to say that was on the Instagram. Sorry. I was like, we didn't listen to System of a Down at all during this. No, we did not. All right. Let's go timely and say, fuck the system. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Let's let this one roll and take us out tonight. Appreciate you, all the super chatters, everybody hanging out with us in the chat. We'll be doing this more, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
We'll probably do a poll for the next genre or whatever.
For sure.
For the playlist.
Keep an eye out on the community or post tab or whatever on the Beyond channel. And yeah, we'll probably, like, as we do these each week or however often we do it, we'll put up a poll each time, let you guys vote for the genre that we're mixing and go from there. Cool. All right. Let's fuck the system together. All right, guys. Until next time, enjoy the song, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Peace, guys.